Hello, and welcome to the 2021-22 Countdown to Kindergarten. I am Melissa Thompson, and I am one of 35 district enrollment specialists available to assist with registration to your zone school. I am here tonight to provide you with enrollment information and to answer any questions you may have. We will get started with the requirements necessary to enroll to kindergarten for the 21-22 school year. Your child must be 5 years old on or before August 15th of 2021. In addition to completing district enrollment forms, you will also need to provide your child's birth certificate or other district-approved birth documentation, which includes a passport, I-9, visa, or permanent resident card. Tennessee Certificate of Immunization compliant for grades K through 6th, and proof of physical dated within 12 months of the date you are completing enrollment. In addition, you will need to provide parent guardian photo ID and a district-approved proof of residence in a parent guardian's name. If you have a primary residence in your name or in the parent's name, you can provide a signed lease, a current month mortgage, or a current month utility bill. This includes NES, Metro Water, Metro Gas, or cable internet bill. If the parent guardian receives any type government or state assistance, examples include EBT, Families First, Social Security, Disability, or TennCare statements that are dated within 3 to 6 months of date of enrollment of any one of those would also be accepted as a primary proof of residence. If you do not have primary proof of residence, you may provide 2 secondary items. Examples are a current year auto registration, an active auto insurance, current month bank statement, current month billing statement. Examples would be credit card, doctor bill, cell phone bill, etc. If your family is experiencing a hardship or a transitional living situation and you are unable to provide some or all of the required documentation for enrollment, please contact your Enrollment Center or Family Information Center for additional information. Once you have collected all required documents, there are 2 ways to complete enrollment. You may access the district's online registration portal by going to the district website at www.mnps.org. In accessing the online registration portal, you may contact any one of the 8 district enrollment centers to schedule an in-person appointment. On the district website at www.mnps.org, by selecting How Do I Register for School, the link will take you to the online registration portal. There you will also find video instructions for Part 1 and Part 2 of the online registration process. By selecting the online registration portal, you will open the online application. You will begin Part 1 by selecting the language preference between English or Spanish. The screen will refresh and you will enter your first and last name, email address, and then a validation code that will send a secured link to the email you provided. You will begin Part 2 by locating the email with the subject line, Welcome to Online Registration. There you will select the link provided to complete the district required information tabs. Please be sure to fill in all information for each tab and upload your required documentation where prompted. Uploaded documentation can be in photo format or PDF. Please be aware if any required documentation or information is missing, the application will be denied and you will be notified by email with additional instructions and/or information. Please allow 24 hours for processing online registrations. You will receive email notifications as the application is being processed. If the online registration portal is not an option for you, please call the nearest Enrollment Center to schedule an appointment. There are 2 Enrollment Centers in each quadrant of the district for a total of 8 to accommodate the enrollment needs of all families. In the northwest quadrant, Hunters Lane Enrollment Center serves Hunters Lane and Whites Creek clusters and is housed at Hunters Lane High School at 1150 Hunters Lane in the 37207 zip code. Pearl-Cohn Enrollment Center serves the Pearl-Cohn cluster and is housed at McKissick Middle School at 915 38th Avenue North in the 37209 zip code. In the southwest quadrant, Hillwood Enrollment Center serves the Hillwood and Hillsborough cluster and is housed at Hillwood High School located at 400 Davidson Road in the 37205 zip code. Overton Enrollment Center serves the Overton cluster and is housed at Robertson Academy on Robertson Academy Road in the 37220 zip code. In the northwest quadrant, Maplewood Enrollment Center serves Maplewood and Stratford clusters and is housed at Maplewood High School located at 401 Walton Lane in the 37216 zip code. McGavock Enrollment Center serves the McGavock cluster and is housed at McGavock High School, located at 3150 McGavock Pike in the 37216 zip code. In the southeast quadrant, Antioch Enrollment Center serves the Antioch and Cane Ridge clusters and is housed at Antioch High School at 1900 Hobson Pike in the 37013 zip code. Glencliff Enrollment Center serves the Glencliff cluster and is housed at Glencliff High School at 160 Antioch Pike in the 37211 zip code. Enrollment centers are open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., 12 months of the year. Please contact any district enrollment center with questions or concerns you may have regarding the enrollment process. You can find this information and more on the district website at www.mnps.org. If you are the legal guardian of a of a student, and your name is not on the birth certificate, you will be required to provide the most recent legal documentation signed by a judge or magistrate to be reviewed and approved by a district enrollment manager before the student can be enrolled. If you are caring for a child and you are not their parent or legal guardian, you will be required to complete a district-approved power of attorney and/or McKinney-Vento forms before the student can be enrolled. If you are a family social worker, caseworker, or foster parent of a child that is in DCS custody, you will be required to provide their educational passport at the time of enrollment. Please contact any enrollment center regarding any situation as previously outlined for assistance and/or additional information. It is our priority to enroll your age-appropriate child in school as efficiently as possible. Please contact any district enrollment center with questions or concerns you may have regarding the enrollment process. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are ready to answer any questions you may have at this time. How long, excuse me, how long do we have to register for kindergarten? There is no cutoff date for kindergarten. The enrollment centers are open 12 months of the year. You can enroll at any time, 24 hours a day online, or call your nearest enrollment center to schedule an appointment. Will a recording be available of this session? Yes, to my knowledge, there will be a recorded version of the kindergarten or the countdown to kindergarten. The enrollment process needs to be completed prior to registration. Or am I getting the separate items mixed up? Enrollment and registration is the same thing. If you wish to complete your enrollment online, it is an application you're submitting for enrollment. And as long as all information is provided and all required documents are uploaded, that application will be processed, will process your enrollment. Does that answer your question? Can teachers enroll their child at the school where they work if it is out of zone? A Metro employee can apply for an employee preference using the optional school application. So yes, a teacher can enroll their child at the school they work. I have already registered my son. When will we be notified of the next steps, teacher, etc.? If your child is already enrolled in school, you can contact the school in July to ask those New Year questions. Is the registration on top of the registration we did back in February? Could you elaborate more on that question? What type of registration did you complete in February? If you enrolled a K through 12 student in February, they will automatically roll up to their next grade. If you have a child in pre-kindergarten, they will not roll up to kindergarten. You will need to complete a 21-22 enrollment. I missed about the physical part. To enroll a kindergarten student, they must have proof of physical dated within the last 12 months of the date you're completing the enrollment. I have enrolled, but I was told that someone will contact me. No, no one has contacted me yet. I hope there is no more steps required after once enrolled. It's a little difficult to answer that question. I would need to look up the name of your child to determine if the enrollment is complete. But if you completed an enrollment packet and provided your required documents to an enrollment center, or if you completed the online registration and provided all of your required documents, the enrollment should be complete. You can call your enrollment center in the morning and ask them to look up your child's name to see if their enrollment is complete. What about if you do the online enrollment and you get someone out of your cluster tell you information needed? Do you still need to respond to who sent the email or contact my cluster school? Any enrollment center in the district can complete your or process your registration to kindergarten. If you did the online enrollment, if you did an online enrollment, I would reply back to the person who sent you the email because they are the one that is familiar with your application and can assist you can assist you getting whatever you may be missing to complete the enrollment. My child won't have an updated physical until May 24th. So does that mean I can't register until then? That is correct. We'll need to wait until she has her 5-year shots in physical, and then you can either go online to complete the enrollment or call your enrollment center to schedule an appointment. We are open all summer long, Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30. There is no deadline for enrolling for kindergarten. We have 1 minute left for the session, so we will end this here. So you can move on to the next session. Thank you.